back to Liberty City. It's 5 o'clock in the morning and we are on patrol with SORA, the Special Operations Response Agency. So this is the first video of the agency I have done. Yeah, you know what, sure, why not. Yeah, so this is basically my universe's edition of the National Crime Agency, the NCA. So today I am Commander Tom. Okay, that's a good sign. Yes, I'm Commander Tom Reed on patrol with Warrant Officer Mark Jacobson. I think we're going to lose this, actually, if we were honest. Oh no, there it is. Okay, so we're going on call sign Sierra Sierra today. So we'll just see if we can stop him. No, but he is kind of somewhat stuck, isn't he? That'll do. Agents, get out the car! I kind of didn't know what to say there. Get out the car! I don't know, I'm still a little bit weird about using the very American special agents than anything else. But then, having said that, I don't really know what the British agencies say whenever they arrest anyone. Anyway, you're under arrest for being wanted on warrant or some such, or making off for police. You don't have to say anything but remember defence. If you fail to mention when questioned, something you later rely on in court. Okay. Oi, I said let go. Right, okay. So, this chap is now quite successfully under arrest, so we're going to pop into... We're going to head into the car to get siren off. And we're going to leave this scene in the very capable hands of the Liberty City Metropolitan Police, who have just arrived, who are going to take our person off to custody. So I guess I don't really get to show it off because we're both reasonably high-ranking people on this patrol today. Yeah, we're both reasonably high-ranking people on this patrol today. But oh, I've just gone through a red light. Whoops. But when I was drawing up the ranks for the LCMP and the other police forces that I use, I basically kind of settled on a system that's quite often employed with the American Navy. So whereas, like, if you have a rank of petty officer, that is what your rank is on paper. That is your pay grade. But the way that you would actually be described depends on your job title. So if you were the rank of petty officer 3rd class, but you were the quartermaster, you would be quartermaster 3rd class. You know, if you're an electrician, you'd be electrician 3rd class and 2nd class and so on. And I've employed a bit... There's sirens. I employed a very similar tactic for the LCMP and the other police forces. So we've got police constable, you've got senior constable, you've got staff constable. For the SORA, the Special Operations Response Agency, we've got we would be known as agent, senior agent, staff agent, that kind of thing. And then for the military police, it tends to be operator. I still haven't quite settled whether it's... I've still not settled on whether it's operator or military police constable as opposed to just ordinary constable. So that might change in the future, but that's just a little bit of background of what goes on with the Liberty City Metropolitan Police and the other police forces, and well, Special Operations Response Agency. So we're just floating around inside the government buildings. This is supposed to be the United Nations, I do indeed believe. In fact, maybe we'll just have a wee patrol, just because. Oh, car's not got any acceleration. There we go. We'll have a wee patrol, just to see if there's make sure there's no terrorist stuff floating around the place. Yeah, I had something to say, and it's completely forgot. Excellent. Tell you what, I don't like this guy getting too close to my car. He's literally touching my car now. Yeah. So we'll just have a wee drive around. We're not going to be doing much in the way of traffic stops because, I mean, small level crime is not really our jurisdiction. We won't ignore any major crimes if we see it, but we won't just be randomly making traffic stops as we go along. I can hear a tire screeching. I don't know where from, but I could hear it. Oh, weird. It did sound like it was coming from down here somewhere. Maybe take a left? See if they're still floating around. So obviously in the wake of a lot of terrorism that's happened around the world, we need to be very careful about people that might be attempting to drive their car into things. Speaking of which, we've just been dinked by this here Liberty City cretin. So let's go have a very... Come on. Right, let's have a chat with this cretin about having dinked my car. So we'll give her the finger wag. Put on... Okay, we'll put on the warning lights. Right, there we go. So, let's go have a chat with this person. We will need to do a breath test, even though there's no damage to our vehicle. Right, hello. So, there's no damage to our vehicle, however, you did bump into the back of me, which means under the laws governing police accidents, I need to breathalyze you. If you could please... Oh, you forgot your ID at home. How horribly inconvenient. Alright, Mark, if you run the license plate, we will get you out of the vehicle. It's unregistered, but that's fine. Actually, is it fine? That might be worth us doing a wee search. Why not, why not, why not? Right, as for you...
I never miss.
Okay, right. You are going to be detained inside my vehicle if you don't mind. Okay, the vehicle's unregistered. And it's floating around a terrorist hotspot, which makes me nervous, actually. So what we're gonna do, if we press E, we will done do a search and see. Oh, there's nothing in the boot. Okay. So we're basically, you know, I think we're gonna take this a full biscuit. We're gonna do our breath test, and then we're going to conduct. Oh, there's a fire service. And we will conduct searches on the passenger and driver to make sure nothing is untoward. So, because you have hit me, I'm going to get you to take a breath test. If you seal your lips around this tube and blow until the machine tells you otherwise.
Control to all units. We have a report of a civilian fatality on Columbus Ave.
It's not 0. It isn't 0. Okay. So, under UK law, there's a very special thing. So when you there is no minimum amount of alcohol that you can have in your system, technically. If you are driving normally and you are stopped and you are below the legal limit, you will be let off. However, if you are below the legal limit but have been involved in an accident, you can still be charged with driving under the influence. So she has dunted our car. So... I mean, there's no damage, but I think we will just enact Actually, you know what? We'll get her out first of all. Right. Okay. So she's going to step out of the vehicle. So, right, because of the whole variety of suspicious circumstances going on, we do want to make sure you don't have anything on your person that you don't have. So, if you could please just empty your pockets and we will do a quick search and we'll decide how we're going to take the fact that you have dinked my car. Found a weapon. Okay, well, that's fine. Right. You're under arrest for the possession of an offensive weapon and for causing a collision while over the prescribed limit of alcohol. You don't have to say anything but in your defence. If you fail to mention when questioning something later on in court, anything you do say may be given in evidence against you. Okay, that is the driver dealt with. I actually still want to check the passenger over. Oh, that's the fire service that are kind of doing stupid stuff. I need to get the gun out basically just to say get out. And so we'll tell her to stop. And so, same as your driver, because your driver has no driving license and the vehicle is unregistered, I do want to make sure that you have nothing on your person that you don't have. So first of all, let's just check and see if you have any ID. That's not what we want at all. Investigate suspect, ask for ID. So you do have ID, which is a very positive sign in your favour. Dormitory. Okay, that's it back. Right, so. Right, control is the shoulder number, Lima Charlie 024, Commander Tom Reed calling in an ID check on Tommy Terry.
Oh, that is just wrong.
So we'll check. While we're waiting for that report to come back, if you don't mind, we will conduct a search on your person to make sure you're not carrying any illegal weapons, purely because your driver has been found in the possession of an illegal weapon. Okay, what's the result? Stolen credit card, so you too. Alright, okay. Right, you're under arrest for the possession of stolen property. You don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence. If you fail to mention when questioning something later on in court, anything you do say may be given in evidence against you. So, I mean, I think it was a reasonable stop. It's not been the, worst offence, might not even be terrorism related. However, it has been very successful in taking 2 criminals and 1 illegal vehicle off the road. So control is the Sierra 5, requesting a tow truck for a vehicle that is parked on Kunziti Street. Did something fall over? Did I just hear a gunshot? I think something must have fell over. Right, okay, so local officers are going to come take over custody of our detained person, which is ideal. And we're going to leave the area by way of a U-turn because it's all got a little bit chest hairy. But yeah, so this has been quite a successful stop. Good. Most good indeed. So let's now see what else the shift has to offer us. Oh, well, aggravated theft of a car. So again, all of this is very topical because, stolen cars, hijacked cars, have been used. Ah crap, they've gone the wrong way. Yeah, so they have been used for terrorism-related offences, so I do consider this quite prudent to respond to. Where are they going? They're going to go southbound, aren't they? Fucking it. Oh, I thought the game crashed. Right, nobody's got any sightings of them, which is annoying. We might lose a suspect because of that. Oh no, somebody's got them. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, right, let's do this. So, SORA Agents, they went right past the... They went right... Fine, we'll get them in a second. Oh, shoot. We couldn't have came any closer to hitting that damn bus if we tried. Now we did hit that. My game is handling like an utter bus, and I don't know why. Okay, we're following... We're going to be chased to behind the LCMP purely because they're in a marked vehicle. Unless they crash. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, well, we'll take the decision to desist off the pursuit and come treat this victim that they went and hit. Control CR5. We've got a member of the public injured by the LCMP, requesting an ambulance to our position on Emerald Street immediately, please. Now, suspects are probably going to get away, but sadly this is a need-must situation. Well, the paramedics are here. They'll take over the scene, which is fine. So we'll then go try and resume the patrol. We are firmly in daytime. But the what? Oh, he must have despawned. Right. We are firmly in daytime. Which... Oh, he's coming towards us. Where is it? He's straight ahead. Right, okay. Control CR5. We have... sighting of our stolen motor vehicle. We're now on Albany Avenue. Vehicles 2 up, 2 IC1 males. Passenger wearing a red checked jacket. It's like the LCMP are there, but on the... Oh jeez. Looks like they're worried about the terrorist possibility of this as well. Yeah, Control, we are now chased to behind a marked vehicle. So at the moment we've got 2 forces responding. Control recommend at this time that we get the force helicopter. Oh, no, it's Control, there we go. Okay. Whoa. So he's a left up ahead. So we've now got multiple units behind them, and we've called for air support. Air support is on the way. God, the LCMP are savages today. We're still chased 2. Okay. Now the game's starting to stutter a bit, so I think we have to end this patrol, this pursuit, before the game crashes. So let's do what we can. Let's try and head off. Let's see if we can slow them down. We don't have enough time to get in the car. Yeah, Control CR5, we are now Pursuit 1 in this pursuit. Chase 1 rather. Vehicles on back passage, heading right onto Feldspar Street. Continuing Feldspar Street, vehicle has lost its bonnet. Vehicle is still 2 up. We're on Union Drive West, heading southbound at this time. Speed 40 miles an hour. Through red ATS, it's continuing. Union Drive West. We're starting to lose the chopper at this rate. Yeah, Control, it's an undertake, continuing Union Drive West. Okay. curb. Oh, he's yeah, control. Vehicle is now smoking heavily from the front. I think LCMP have been given the authorization for tactical contact. Alright, I'll tell you what we're gonna do. Let's play the smart game here. If we can. They might be going too fast. Actually, is that an off-ramp? Shit, it might not work. Never mind. Yeah, right, okay. It would have worked. It would have possibly worked if we kept our foot in, but we didn't. So what we'll do is we'll go up to the next junction, see if we can get rid of. Okay. We just want to keep him on the motorway, but that's now not going to happen. Just to warn civilians. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. We're kind of stuck behind the LCMP here, who are busy trolling. Okay. We'll just take chase 1. So control this is Sierra 5, currently northbound on Albany Avenue. It's a right shit shot. And brake turn. Sorry, I won Pollack today. Yeah, control, we're now southbound Bismarck Avenue, speed in excess of 50 miles an hour in a 30 mile an hour area. Okay. Control, temporary loss on the vehicle at this time. Air support believes it's left and left again back onto Albany. And no, we're not on Albany. No, we are on Albany Avenue. Heading northbound. And it's a right onto the motorway. I'm gonna hit that fucking wall. God damn it, this thing turns like a bus. Okay. Now that our vehicle's already significantly damaged, we will just use our opportunity for tactical contact. Although we are alone against 2 suspects. Oh crap, they've gone down mounted us. Why no gun? Why no gun? Right, come on. Yeah, control. Mark, get in the damn car. You're gonna get left behind. Oh well. The game crashed! I think its pathfinding got a little bit stuck, which is why I wouldn't get in the car. But anyway, it's over. We would have been very close to bringing the pursuit to an end with tactical contact, with or without the vehicle exploding. We will never know at this time. But it's been a wee bit of a busy patrol, bit of a slow start, but successful stop. Got a few people off the road and a few retarded Pollack on the way. My bad. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me in this, technically the first episode of On Patrol with SORA, the Special Operations Response Agency. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.